Guys, Cameron here, coming at you with another vlog, and today is weird. So, apparently there's a thing going around called hashtag heterosexual pride day, which, I'm heterosexual. I think it's awesome. I mean, the fact that people are trying to bash it, saying, oh, you guys had nothing to fight for, you shouldn't have pride, it's kind of fucked up, because it's like, so, 1 minute, something on my phone, sorry. So if I'm heterosexual and I'm proud to be who I am, I can't have a pride day. It's like, you gotta look at this as, there's pride days for fucking everything nowadays. There's black pride, Asian pride, there's African American pride, there's Asian American pride, there's Muslim American pride. There's all these fucking things that have pride days and pride months and shit. And then you look at white people, they don't have a pride day, and everyone says you can't have white pride because it makes you racist. If you say I have white pride, then you're immediately dubbed as racist, which is retarded. Like, you're gonna call me racist for having pride in who I am. I could say the exact same thing. If you say you have black pride, the next time I hear someone say I have black pride or something like that, I'm gonna be like, that's racist. And they're like, why? I'm like, because it just is. Because that's how people look at it. If you say you have white pride, or if you say you have male pride, you're deemed sexist. But if you say you have female pride, then it's all fine. If you are heterosexual and you say you have pride, you're deemed as a homophobe. But if you're a homosexual, if you're in the LGBT community and you say you have pride in who you are, then you're completely fine. It's the fact that people fight for equality and then decide to say that certain groups of people can't have pride for who they are, and they get yelled at and called racist and sexist and homophobic for that, is fucking retarded. It is the stupidest fucking thing in the world. People look at equality as white people, white males who are straight can be treated like shit. Because they've never fought for anything. They've had all their fucking rights since they were born, pretty much. But that's not equality. That's that's discriminating against white heterosexual males. That's discriminating against white people from having pride. Heterosexual people from having pride. That's discriminating against men from having pride. Which is some really fucked up shit if you look at it. Because if you want to have complete equality, then everyone can be proud to be who they are. And you have to make sure you're proud of who you are. And if someone wants to call you something, fucking use it as an example. Be like, really? I can't have pride in who I am because I'm white. I can't have pride in who I am because I'm a guy. I can't have pride in who I am because I'm straight. How the fuck does that shit work? If people try to tell you you can't have pride for who you are, you fucking punch that bastard in the face. Well, okay, that's that's a bad example. Don't punch him. You look them dead in the fucking eyes and you say, I'm gonna have pride for who the fuck I am because you can have pride for who the fuck you are. Because it's retarded that people will try to say, oh, you've never fought for anything. You're straight. You're a guy. You're white. You've never had to fight for anything in your life. Really? Because tons of white people, including my ancestors in Ireland, were slaves too. Or did you forget about the fact that there's also white slaves, not just black slaves? Did you forget that what happened to African Americans happened 100 fucking years ago when slavery was still around? It happened a long ass time ago, and people still try to fight to say, oh, you have to pay for this. No, I don't, because it wasn't me who did it, you fucking retard. It was my ancestors, which means I have nothing to fucking do with that. So don't try to immediately say, oh, you should fucking repay me for this and shit. It's like, no, you don't owe anything. You're owed an apology, and that's it. I'm not fucking paying you a bunch of shit for something my racist ancestors did to your fucking ancestors. That's not my problem. Fuck. Places have slaves of the same fucking color. There's fucking black people that have black slaves. For crying out loud. It's like, you're gonna try to immediately bash one culture. You're gonna try to bash people who are white, people who are straight, people that are men, because they've apparently never had to fight for anything in their lives. It's like, really? Because who fights for all the wars to keep our country free? Oh, right. The white men who fought for this country to make it free. Oh, right. white men. Don't immediately try to say that we've fought for nothing in our lives. We fought for freedom. A long ass time ago, we fought for freedom, and now we're still free because we keep fighting. And we're making a better change. We're making people who want to be equal, who want to have their own rights. We're giving them their rights. We're making them be more free. We're giving them freedom to be who they are. But they can't give us the same freedom. They can't say, oh, heterosexual Pride Day, that's a good idea because it preaches more equality. Male Pride Day, that preaches more equality. White Pride Day, that preaches more equality. You don't need to freaking lick our fucking boots or anything. You just need to respect us as who we are. There's no point in trying to say that we can't be grateful, we can't be proud of who we are because we're a guy, because we're straight, because we're fucking white. If you want to try to say you want equality and then go diss on people that fought for this country, that made this country what it is, then get the fuck out of the country. You don't belong here. Because there's no point in trying to say that you can't have pride for who you are because you're a certain race or gender or you have a certain sexual orientation. Like, you need to realize that equality is more than you getting your rights. It's being nice to people. It's showing everybody the same love. It's white people can have pride. Black people can, African or Muslims can, Asian Americans can, everyone can have pride in who they are. But when you decide to immediately say, you're white, you can't be proud of anything, that makes you a racist, then where the fuck you come from? Saying you want equality and then saying that shit. It's stupid. Stupid. Not preaching equality, it's preaching hate, to be honest. And it's downright... That's what I'm looking for. I can't think of what it's called. I can't think of the word. I can't think of the word. I'm just going to continue on. It's really stupid and fucked up that people can say, I want equality, and then go hate on somebody because they say they have white pride or straight pride or male pride. It's like, women have a pride day. Why can't men? That's equality right there. Black people have Pride Month. Asian Americans do. Muslim Americans do. Latino Americans do. Why can't the white Americans, the straight up Americans, Caucasian Americans, have a Pride Day? Fuck, LGBT has an entire fucking Pride Month, which is ending in like the next few days. It ends at the end of June. They have an entire Pride Month, but straight people want one fucking day, just want a heterosexual Pride Day, and we can't even have that because we get completely dissed on. You preach about it, you can't preach about equality and then go to hate on something on someone for having pride in who they are. And I'm not trying to say it's all Obama's fault, but it kind of is. Because of Obama, I've done a PowerPoint on this of why Obama's presidency failed, and I got a good grade on it in class. But he didn't show the same amount of respect to a white victim who got killed by a black man that he showed to a black kid that got killed by a white man. And it's like, you can't show the same fucking media attention to a white kid, but a black kid's fine. That's so fucked up. He has made hate more frequent in our country, in our culture, because of stuff that he's done. He's for so much shit, but it's like, dude, you're trying to preach equality, but then you're shoving hate right back down our throats. Like, you can't just immediately try to say that you want equality and then preach some fucking hate right after. Equality is about everyone being equal. It's not about the people that have had their rights destroyed by the system, by the country, by the culture in the world. It's not about them being perfect and having all this shit looming over us, having pride days and being able to have pride looming over us. No, that's not equality. That's them being better than us. That's African Americans. That's females. That's people in the LGBT community. That's anyone that's not white, straight, and a male being better than white, straight males. And it's not what is supposed to happen. If you want true equality, I can say I have white pride. I can say I have straight pride. I can say I have male pride if I want to. And until that day, until I can say those things without being deemed racist, sexist, or a homophobe, is the day that we'll have true equality. But until then, which it's probably never going to happen because everyone decides to preach equality and breed hate, until then, it's just going to be the exact same cycle of people deciding they're better. People saying that I don't deserve to be proud. See you guys.